Kruger. I'm a massage therapist and owner of SomaSense. I'm also the chapter leader for Extraordinary Women in Helderberg. And we had the privilege of listening to the extraordinary story of Terena le Roux and Ideas magazine, which is now both digital and printed. What is it like to move from being in corporate world and suddenly being an entrepreneur?
That's a difficult question. There are two things. It's fantastic. I absolutely love working for myself. I absolutely love working from home. I absolutely love never having to do board reports, going to meetings that I don't want to do, getting those phone calls that rip you away from what you're busy with to do something random that happens in big corporates. What I don't like is I miss my team. I miss having that creative conversations that where something starts over here and it ends something completely different purely because you can talk about it all the time. And I miss IT. I miss someone to sort out my problems. Yeah.
And what made you decide to choose a product which is so often considered to be something of the past that's dying out, printed magazines?
I think the wonderful thing about that is that if you know that this is where everyone is going and everyone's focus is sort of moving digital and away from the print magazines, then it leaves you a wonderful open space to play in. And I work, ideas readers are tactile people. Okay. They like making stuff. So you know that's sort of where they're at. They want to touch something. And it almost leaves us alone to play in that field.
So you had the advantage of knowing your consumers very well before you started this venture. The type of people that you were looking for.
No, completely. I did. And I mean, I've had the good fortune of having years of research, etc. But then at the same time, I think with our new approach, the reader's changing, and you need to keep your eyes open. So you think you know them, and you know who read the magazine 2 years ago, but it's not necessarily all the same people that's reading it now.
And what was it like to also start the digital version of the magazine?
Well, we've been doing the digital version for quite a while.
So that wasn't new.
No, that's not new.
Okay.
That's not new. Okay. But that was something that a lot of people said to me, but why don't you only
do that?
Go digital? Because it saves you all the risk of printing, all that extra cost of printing and distributing. But I mean, digital comes with a lot of costs by itself.
Yes.
And the print market is sort of still where the money is. Definitely not in digital.
And as you say, you know that your market likes the tactile experience of paper.
What people also don't realize is that people think a digital magazine has no costs. But I mean, there's still a team that puts it together.
The reason why I wanted the ladies from the Extraordinary Women to listen to your story is when I heard that you had taken the Ideas magazine and was running it on your own now on Ashraf Garda's show on SFM. What struck me was that you had chosen to go the Thunder Fund, the crowdfunding route. What made you do that, and how did it work for you?
I think the main reason for crowdfunding, because everyone thought we mostly did it for money, and that was a nice bonus. But frankly, I mean, I put money aside to print the first couple of magazines. The main reason I did it is because it's such a new and fascinating thing, and it's a way of taking people from your Facebook site and from your Instagram and link them straight through to a place where they can get the full story and they can give the help that they want to give. And you're almost selling magazines, you're almost selling subscriptions up front.
So it was more like a marketing tool in some ways.
No, that's completely what it was. Because the reason you heard me on the radio and the reason I got TV interviews and I got all the media newsletters interviewing me was because of Thunder Fund. That was the hook. How do you go from a big company, massive publisher, and then you go and ask people for money. That fascinated people, and I think some people thought, no, sort of not cool, until you realize how Thunder Fund works.
Yes.
And it's actually an amazing marketing tool.
Okay, so that was more. It played a double role in your case, the Thunder Fund.
Oh, totally. Because it also gave us something. Because now you close down the magazine, and then there's a long gap before the first new magazine comes on the market, and you don't want to lose your readers in that gap. You need to keep engaging them, so you need to have something to discuss with them.
Yes.
And I mean, by doing Thunder Fund, there was the Thunder Fund countdown that kept us going until we could start counting down the last month until the new magazine goes on shelf.
So you followed the principle of marketing before you launch.
Absolutely, and thank God I did. Because I mean, once we launched, it was just a complete madhouse.
Yes.
There wouldn't have been the time.
And one can also get stuck in trying to make things perfect, and they never launch because you're so busy working on the idea.
I was reading something the other day. It is who's the lady that wrote Eat, Pray, Love?
Liz Gilbert.
Yes, Elizabeth Gilbert. In her book, she said, "Done is better than perfect."
That's it.
So yeah, just
Done
get
is
it
better.
done.
Well, you're doing it quite perfectly, I would say. Thank you very, very much for telling your story and sharing it with us today. Thanks, Terena.
Thank you.